Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. In this video, I wanted to talk about a perfume that I've been crazy about lately. It is a perfume that you probably haven't heard of. It's by Jean Claude Ellena, who is one of my favorite perfumers. And it's not from Hermes, surprisingly. It's actually from Lalique, which is another French brand. They have really good perfumes, very good budget perfumes especially. This perfume is Eau de Lalique. There we go. Yeah, that's good. This is Eau de Lalique from Lalique. I have heard very little discussed about this perfume, so I felt like it really was my obligation to tell you about it and bring it to your attention. This came out in 2003. It's a collaboration actually between Jean Claude Ellena and another perfumer, Emily Bevier-Coperman, who I don't know her. Fragrantica is classifying it as a spicy amber perfume. They are completely wrong about that. This is not an amber spicy perfume. Eau de Lalique is a citrus aromatic type of perfume. Solidly citrus aromatic, a little bit of spices, but yeah. So what makes this perfume unique though is that it has dill as one of the predominant notes in its profile. Dill is a pungent, very distinct kind of green herbal smell. I love it in food. I love lox on a bagel with some dill and cream cheese. It's amazing. So I do like to eat it, and then hearing that Jean Claude Ellena made a perfume that had it, I thought it would be fine to blind buy, and I think it was a successful blind buy. When I smell it, I don't get photorealistic dill. It is more of a perfumey, cosmetically elegant iteration of dill. And also the dill, what I get of the dill, it only hangs around for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. That's just for me. And it morphs into just like a green note, a very pleasant green note. I think that's boosted by the cardamom, which is spicy and green in and of itself. So they work together to give you this very fresh, light, and airy greenness, almost like watery. I could see this being in the, what is it called? The Jardin line from Hermes, like Un Jardin sur le Nil, Un Jardin après la mousson. I could see this because it has all the elements. It's a bit watery, very green, very citrusy, fresh as fuck. So Eau de Lalique, it has that green, I would say it's mostly green, and then it has these citruses underneath. It has bergamot, lemon, mandarin orange. I'm getting more so like the bergamot. It has other notes too, like freesia, cinnamon, and hibiscus, pimento. I don't get any of those, maybe a little bit of the freesia. And then as far as the base notes goes, I would say I'm only getting musk. And I don't know if it's the musk, but I get this texture in this perfume. It's almost like static, like TV static. You know when you put your hand against a TV and you feel that like invisible barrier, that it feels fuzzy, almost like cashmere between your hand and the TV. I get that like in an olfactory sense in this perfume, and I love that. I love that sensation. It works so well with citruses and freshness in general. And it was this quality that Eau de Lalique had that it was really reminding me of another perfume, and I could not figure out what that was. It took me a while, and I finally realized which one it was similar to. And that is, slide that over, Chanel Cristal Overt, which is one of my top favorite perfumes out there. And what drew me to Cristal Overt primarily was that sensation that I get from it, that fuzzy, static, maybe musk. I really go crazy for that. And smell-wise, they are at least 90% the same. I would say Cristal Overt is a little bit less damp and wet than Eau de Lalique. Not that Eau de Lalique is very wet, but it does give a sense of that cleanly shower, fresh out of the shower feeling, that sort of wetness. And then Cristal Overt also has dominating magnolia note, which is a floral that I think it might be my favorite floral actually. Working alongside pretty strong neroli note. But then there is that juicy, bright citrus notes in Cristal Overt. I think it's bergamot, and there might be lemon and maybe even orange too. So ultimately, they smell extremely similar. And I could imagine if Cristal Overt was your signature scent, if you decided to wear this one day, I would bet you the people who you know and you're most close to and that you're around, they would think that you were wearing Cristal Overt. So one of the great things about me finding out that Eau de Lalique was a lot like Cristal Overt is that Cristal Overt is very, very expensive, and even more so these days. And it was re-released, and I believe that made it even more expensive than it used to be. I might be wrong, but the point is, it's not exactly like affordable. I got it at a nice price, and this is obviously before it got its face job, or what do you call that? It's a new look. This is a bottle from before then, so I think I got it at a pretty good price. What was I saying? Yeah, so this one is actually, I think you can get it for under $80 even. The bottle that I have here, I might have gotten it for like $45. This was like a year or so ago. So if you have a bottle of Cristal Overt and it's running low and you're freaking out, or you never had one because it was just too much money, I would highly recommend you look into Eau de Lalique as an alternative. I can't really imagine a better alternative out there than Eau de Lalique. And I'm almost in shock and can't process it very well how much I'm excited over that fact, because I'm always looking for perfumes that are similar to this one. And then I'd say, however, I do think that Eau de Lalique has been discontinued. I think it was discontinued pretty recently, because when I got this bottle, I remember it being pretty readily available on the internet, but I checked the other day and it's not as available. There are some bottles out there that you can get for a good price. But I don't know. I saw a kit with this in it, and it had like a smaller size or something in the kit, like a gift set, for like 200 some dollars, which blew my mind because I never would have thought that something like this would be, not to put it down, but from what I remember, it was very affordable. And then now it might not be as affordable. Yeah, and then performance on it is nothing like impressive really. I'd say a solid 5 to 6 hours, and then the last couple of hours, the projection and sillage are a lot more intimate and almost like a skin scent. That's what I'm guessing and how I felt like it was wearing, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was a little bit stronger. So yeah, you're getting just like pretty moderate performance out of it. And Chris Oliver is, I'd say, maybe a bit stronger, but sort of like a moderately wearing perfume as well. Yeah. Those are my thoughts on Eau de Lalique. If you've tried it, please let me know how you feel about it. I'm very curious. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope that maybe you'll end up choosing this as one of your perfumes in your summer rotation, because I don't know if I said it earlier, but it would be an ideal summer perfume. Perfect for the hot weather. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.